Mercury in retrograde in Gemini. So when Mercury in retrograde in Gemini, it's kind of like you're going to be going through some inconjunctions, misunderstandings during the song, some learning experiences, some opportunities, and of course some gifts. But you're going to be basically dealing with some past ideas, past energies that you dealt with, past ways of going about things are going to start developing, past ghosts, past visions, past ways of seeing about things, past ways of feeling about things, past ways of reacting about things. Now, we all got Gemini in a certain house, so these are going to be the energies that you're basically dealing with on a day-to-day perspective. They're going to carry out certain elements, certain ways, and of course, certain interpretations that you're going to basically be experiencing. Now, whatever is working for you during this time, it's cool, but it's also good to look back and see what else you could basically utilize to basically keep moving forward. It's like a process like this. You used to wear those clothes when you was a certain size, a certain age. Now is the time for you to go back, see what can fit you, see what can work with you, and see where you can basically share it on, and of course, leave it to somebody else. Because everybody else got to go through experiences. For me, certain ideas is creating forms, it's creating shapes, it's creating experiences for other people, for other things to basically get experiences. Now, you can what's the term? Trash, treasure, energy can never be destroyed. It can only be reciprocated. So, energy is being reciprocated on a day-to-day basis. Energy is being created every day. Whatever's on your mind, whatever you're expressing, that's all forms of energies, all spectrums, all ways of basically putting yourself out there. And of course, what you give out is what you get back. Now, with Mercury in retrograde, this is going to basically put you to the test when it comes to your mentalities, your mind. Feel me? Now, this could be the worst retrograde of your life, or this can be the best retrograde of your life. Don't take it as something bad. Some people just put a whole lot of bad flurries when it comes to these retrogrades. But retrograde is all about reflections, looking back in the mirror, looking back to the past experiences that you basically dealt with, or past references that you basically encountered when you was basically going about your day-to-day basis in your day-to-day life. Now, with Mercury and Gemini, you can basically be experiencing some past day-to-day activities and day-to-day environments or situations that you have dealt with dealing with these energies and these spectrums. So wherever you have Gemini in your house, go ahead, experience these things. But if these things are no longer in use for you and you're trying to move forward and push forward, then you need to go ahead and just keep moving forward. Feel me? Put up a shield and get ready to basically protect your mind, protect your mentality. Certain shit that you basically experienced from past lives or past times is gonna basically come right back up. And being that we got Mercury and Gemini, it's already a conjunction. So it's kind of like home here, feel me? It's comfortable here, too, feel me? But you're going to be going through a whole lot of haywires when it comes to your mind and your ideas, feel me? But we're going to basically run through the houses real fast. We're going to see what it's hitting for all you guys. Mercury in retrograde in the first house, Gemini ascendants. You guys are going to be basically going through personal past experiences when it comes to your ideas, your inner rich, and of course the personal people, places, and things that you deal with in your past life is going to basically pop back up and fucks with you. Now, to create some form of equilibrium and balance, you're going to find this in your seventh house, which is in Sagittarius. So, you want to basically place into a situation of using fire and firing your way out anything, firing your way away from anything that don't serve. Second house, you're going to be placed into a circumstance situation of being in the process of, Taurus, you're going to be placed into a circumstance situation, being in the process of valuing past ideas or valuing past interests, or people, places, things going to be trying to value you during the song. And have Sagittarius in your eighth house. So basically, you need to go ahead and utilize some deep experiences to get you up out of your flunk. Also, third house, you're going to be placed into a circumstance situation of Aries, some of the sentences. Aries ascendances. You're going to be basically placed into a circumstance situation of dealing with past environments, past experiences, past ideas that you basically dealt with friends or siblings and neighbors and shit. Now it's going to basically help you in this process. It's going to be your ninth house in Sagittarius, looking at the bigger picture and realizing that these people that's in your environment, you should no longer fuck with them. Fourth house is going to be placed into a circumstance situation of dealing with past home domestic endeavors or past private endeavors when it comes to your ideas and shit. Now what's going to basically help you in this process right here, which is going to be your 10th house, expanding your status, your career, your goals, and your business. And of course, not worrying about too much about home and family, or leaving these ideas buried in the dirt. Fifth house, you're going to be placed into a circumstance situation of dealing with past creative ideas and expressions. What's going to basically help you out is going to be your 11th house, dealing with your associations and your groups, and of course, moving along with these individuals. That's where you're going to expand that. Sixth house, you're going to be dealing with past ideas related to health issues and work ethics. Now, what's going to basically help you out is your daydreaming and imagination, aka going within inside yourself, meditating and shit like that. Seventh house, you're going to be played to a circumstance, situation, dealing with past ideas, dealing with relationships. What's going to help you is going to be your first house, your personality. Be selfish during this time. Feel me? Because these past ideas can fuck with you and throw your balance off. So you don't want that. Eighth house, you're going to be dealing with past deep desires, dealing with your ideas and sexual urges. Now, what's going to help you out is going to be your second house. Things that you value during this time. The right people that you value. Make sure you're valuing this shit. Ninth house, you're going to be placed in a circumstance, situation, dealing with past ideas, dealing with relationships, of experiences, of moralities, beliefs, theories, and systems of that matter. Now, your environment, your surroundings, is going to basically help you get away from certain beliefs that you no longer want to fuck with. Tenth house, you're going to be dealing with past ideas, dealing with your status, your career, your goals, your business. Now, what's going to help you during this time is going to be basically you creating a home and family, or dealing with your home and family, which can take you off business and bring balance. 11th house, you're going to be dealing with past ideas, dealing with your associations and your friends. Now, what's going to help you is your creativity, your talents, and your gifts.